All right, y'all. So I wanted to take a few minutes in this video to actually speak from the heart. This video is going to be a little bit different. So if you've been following me for a while, or if you've been a part of any of my communities, you might notice that I have not been as visible lately. I have not been consistent with my video posting. I've still been here just behind the scenes. And in this video, I just wanted to share why. Now, I didn't step away because I was lost or because anything was wrong. I pulled back a little bit because I felt myself being pulled deeper into this work, right? So for years, I've poured into this community about hair health, probably about the last 8 years on social media, to be exact. I've done tips, routines, created products. Those of you that don't know, all the products that I have, I created myself. I do all my own formulations. I do the education. I do the herbalist studying, product development courses, or I've taken product development courses. I've taken some things regarding trichology and dermatology just to get a full understanding of what it is I'm teaching and the information that I'm giving you. And I love doing that work. Like that's the thing that I know, right? But behind the scenes, I've been having some conversations with women in DMs, text messages, emails, some of my coaching calls. And this is where the real unfiltered moments happen. And they just have not just been about hair. They've been about some deeper things like confidence, hormonal shifts, exhaustion, identity, disconnection, not feeling like yourself, not feeling good enough, or not feeling like they have what it takes to continue down this path or continue to try to work on what they needed to work on to get the results that they were looking for, right? And so I realized like I cannot ignore this anymore. Now, there was a day that I sat quiet, I sat still, I sat with myself, and I realized I heard something very clear. I don't want to just be a teacher anymore. I want to guide women from a lived experience and not just performance. Now, that truth hit kind of deep for me, okay? Because I've always loved teaching. Ever since I was a child, I can remember coming home from school and teaching a pretend classroom. It would just be me. But in my mind, there was a classroom full of students and I was teaching them everything that I knew about whatever. Okay, this is back when encyclopedias were a thing. So I'm aging myself by saying that, but I'm saying all that to say that I've always loved to teach. I've always loved to take complex information and complex ideas and teach it in a way that's easy to understand. But going from just teaching into this next phase is really more about presence, and it's really more about transformation, okay? Instead of just giving information, giving tips, all of that is great. But I want to get more into the transformational part of hair health. And I'm going to explain that a little bit more here, but definitely in the next coming videos. Okay, so I'll be honest here. There are some fears, okay? There are some worries and some concerns that if I stop showing up in the way that I used to, the posting, the sharing, the giving all of the information away for free, that I would lose momentum, that I would lose some of my subscribers and customers and clients and things of that nature, that maybe I'd lose the connection with a lot of you here. But I think what instead that I will find during this time is my true message, my true calling, right? Now, I want you to know that hair wellness will always be a part of what I do. That will never change, okay? That's what I love, all right? But what is changing is the depth. So how deep we are going in this journey. I now realize that real healing or lasting healing starts long before a product touches your scalp, okay? I always say that products are just a part of the healing. They're just a part of the hair health. They don't tell the full story. They don't write the full story. The full story begins with how you feel. It starts with how you live, how you care for your body when no one is watching, how you think about your worth, okay? That's your mindset. These are the places where true hair healing begins. So going forward, the way that I share information with you, the way that I teach, the way that I serve, it's going to reflect that. So this won't be about you having to do more. It'll be about you doing what actually works, right? And that's from the inside out. So if you've been with me from the start, I want you to know that I have not left you behind. I'm just clearing the path, so to speak, for what's ahead. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Kendra. I'm the founder of 180 Hair and creator of the 180 Method. And I'll talk more about that a little bit here, but definitely in the upcoming videos as well. This new chapter with the business is going to be a little bit softer, a little bit deeper, okay, but also more nourishing, all right? Still very practical, still very doable. Everything that I'm talking about or teaching is going to be things that you can still easily do. So what's coming next, Kendra? What are you saying all this to say what? In the next few days, I'll be sharing more about my path, okay, this new path that I've been working on, what I've been building, the 180 method specifically, which is the framework that I have created that I wish I had when I started this journey. But I understand that things happen for a reason. So I didn't have it then because I needed to go through what I needed to go through in order to develop it properly. And now I can start really teaching from that place. So it's not just about tips, it's about clarity, it's about rhythm, it's about a real transformation. And transformation is a word that you'll probably hear me use a lot because that was the basis that I built my business on. So 180 Hair and the 180 collection and the 180 lifestyle, the 180 method, all of these things have the word 180 in it for a reason because it's about transformation. I created this business based on the idea of transformation, and now it's time for me to really dive deeper into that. So if you are a woman that feels like you've been doing all the right things, but you still feel like something else is missing, like it's more than just the products, okay, then this new chapter for 180 Hair is going to be for you. So if this message resonates with you in any way, I would love to hear from you. Drop a comment below, send me a DM, send me an email, send me a text message. I would love to know what I said, if anything that I said landed with you today, or if anything that I said resonates, or if you feel like you still really don't understand where we're going. I'd love to clear all of that up. And again, like I said, if you continue to watch my next few videos, you'll understand it more clearly. So again, as always, you deserve hair that's healthy and growing. It's my mission to help you get there. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all in the next one.